Hello everyone, welcome to this press conference. First of all, thank you RRQ for being here with us. Now we are going to start with some questions. On the call, Miguel Soriano, you have the first question.
Thank you. Hello guys, my name is Miguel Soriano for Sons of Chaos in Latin America. First of all, I'd like to say I'm sorry about the result today. It was a tough match against a tough team. But nevertheless, you guys did a good run in Champions. My question would be for Moniette. Having competing in international events prior to RRQ and having had a taste of these champions, what is gonna be your main motivation in order to be able to come back next year?
Saying like, how can I say, Pacific team lifting up the trophy. I think even like from this year, Bangkok and Toronto gives me like really big motivation to make sure like I can always like keep up, So I think it's still the same. Like I just want to see myself and my teammate lifting up the trophy for next year.
Thank you so much. And if I may have a follow-up with Coach Ewok, how would you reflect your team performance on this champion, and what would you like to see for next season?
I think we were quite lackluster. This champs, we know we could have done a lot better. So that's really the frustrating part. If we look across at our season, there's like a lot of highs and lows that are very high and very low. So we're trying to even out those to be a little bit more consistent, and then maybe share a little bit later. There's a lot of things that we need to improve on, and it's my responsibility to improve that we can do better for next time.
Thank you so much, and good luck over next year. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have a question from E4 Keep. For anyone, now that the season is over, what were the areas where the team improved the most throughout the year, and what were the main problems that affected their results?
I think the area where we improved the most on is maybe the later stages and OTs. We had a lot of OTs before, even though, some of the players were different. A lot of OTs where we lost out a lot of crucial matches in the history of RRQ in previous seasons. I think that's something where we've been much better at converting those close games. And those close games got us to some of these international tournaments. So I think there was big improvement made there. And then something that is, I think, a big downfall for us is just how we start on map 1. It's something that's been an issue, and I haven't been able to fix since kind of stage 2, where most of our series go to 2-1 when we win. So it's just something where we don't start hot enough, and then most recently it's been pistol win rate. We tried a lot of things, and there's just a lot of improvements still there to make, which unfortunately we couldn't do in time, I would say.
Thank you so much. Sophia, you have the next question.
Hello guys, Sophia from esports.gg. Sorry for the result today. My question goes to Jenkins. What do you think was the biggest challenge for you today, especially on the first mat where you didn't perform as usual?
I think the first map we just didn't play the team like what we were doing, and like what everyone was doing is like not together, I would say, like starting from the first half. So it just kind of snowballed from that. So I think that would be, I don't know, the main issue. I mean, the main struggle we had.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your answer. Next question is here in the room, Solera.
Hello guys, sorry about your loss. My question will be to Xfero. I was reading your interview to Sheep Esports, and you mentioned there that in the beginning of this season, your goal was to make to the playoffs in the Pacific, and you've come a very long way since that, because you won stage 1 and then You were second in stage 2. So, and you've been to 2 international, 3 if you count WC international events. And I know that maybe not everything worked for you today, but you worked very hard this season. So I would love to hear how the journey has been for you and what was the most valuable experience for you.
I think for me, I'd say the journey was hard and fun. We struggle even from last year, but we try to work it out in this year. And yeah, and yeah, for me, because we already try so hard, and when we go to like international event, uh, it makes like for me personally, I'm like proud for myself because finally I can get to international event again after a long time. Yeah, I think that.
Thank you for sharing. And the next question will be to Monique. I was just curious if you're gonna support Paper X at this tournament, or who do you think will win champions?
I'll support both DRX and PepperX going to playoff because they both look really strong, and I think it's really exciting to see them play again.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys, and good luck next season.
Thank you.
Pedro Romero, you have the next question.
Hello guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Likewise, commiserations on this loss. A bittersweet end to an otherwise very good season from this team, given how you guys started off at the start of this season. I mean, domestic title, consistent level at the domestic side, and then finally being able to win a win in a international event. All things considered, I would say that's a pretty impressive showing. Nevertheless, I want to ask for each member of the team, given the season wraps up today, what will be your most fondest memory that you can kind of take out of this season as a whole?
On this memory, the obvious answer would of course be winning stage 1. It's something where it was really special to be able to do it. I think favorite was for myself was the talent series in Japan, just because of the hype and the reverse sweep and everything. And I think that was the time I felt the most proud of the team in terms of the individual players, in terms of how they talked and they didn't give up. They supported each other when the game was hard. I think that was the highlight for me.
I think the lower bracket run in stage 2 was unbelievable for me because from 210 until 1311 is like really hard, It's like not many team can replicate that, and ended up going to champs, and second place in stage 2 is like pretty crazy for me, and that one is like most favorite part in this year for my the memory for this year. Sorry.
For me, I think personally, I think it's the first time that we qualify to international event. The match against DRX. I think that one the most memorable one for me because we never qualify and it's so hard even for us to go to playoff, and that match we get into international event. So I'll remember that.
For me, maybe lifting the trophy in stage 1 because I started like this year in the league, and lifting a trophy like in my basically like second season second tournament is really nice for me.
For me, I think the moment I qualified for the first international, because that one was my first. The Toronto was my first one, so it is something like very special for me.
I think same for me. The first time we qualified for the international.
Thank you so much. With this question, we conclude this press conference, and thank you, RRQ, for being here with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.